Hey, what's going on YouTube? DeLorean Fan 81 coming back at you. No, this isn't your speakers going out. I do sound this terrible. Been, at the very least, a very bad cold, possibly fighting the flu over the past couple of days. Fortunately, the body's been fighting it good enough that I don't think I got the flu, but anyway. Apparently there's, at least in my area, I don't know if you hear the same or even heard, but I guess there's like some kind of virus. I don't want to call it a super virus, but there's a virus going around that lasts anywhere from 4 to 5 weeks, which is a cold and flu-like symptom virus. Which with my diabetes it'd probably be 6 or 8 weeks knowing my luck. So anyway, hopefully it's not that. But anyway, on to the better things here. This is an entry into the giveaway by huffboyrd. I believe that's how you say your name. I hope I'm getting this on time. If not, then just consider it a free plug for your channel. Big Indians fan and collector, so if you got anything, hit him up. He's having a sub-contest, or giveaway contest for, I believe it's a Michael Jordan game used, a baseball card. If not Bo Jackson, I don't remember. I saw the video several days ago, but like I said, my head's kind of drifting, floating back and forth. It's kind of one of those head colds. So if I'm misquoting, go check the video. I will put the link below. You are to do 3 things in your video. 1, tell your favorite athlete. 2, your favorite video game. And 3, your favorite movie. My favorite athlete, I'll just get that out of the way, is definitely number 34, Sweetness. I don't care what the record books say, the greatest running back of all time, Walter Payton, for the Chicago Bears. And I don't think even if I wasn't a Bears diehard fan, I'd probably say that. From what I understand, he had a couple of different foundations. There's plenty of other ones named after him, posthumously, if I'm saying that right, or posthumously. I can't remember. Either way, and then from what I understand, he was a very giving person. I would say George Brett, but from what I understand, he really isn't. He's one of those people that kind of not exactly the nicest person off the field, but anyway, that's just what I hear. So definitely Walter Payton. My favorite movie of all time is kind of a 3-way tie. My ultimate, probably of all, the first 1, 2, and 3 would definitely be Ghostbusters. Just love the movie, love the comedy. It's one of those movies where you can quote every line after you've seen it. And even as old as I am, it's the very, very first, truly the very first movie I ever remember going to see in the theater. And I believe it was 84 when it came out, so it would have been about 3 and a half. I think it came out that summer, so that would be closely followed by, ironically, with Dan Aykroyd, the Blues Brothers, and in third place, Gone in 60 Seconds, the newer one with Nicolas Cage, just because I'm a car freak. There's a whole bunch of different other movies. Obviously, being a child of the 80s, I love all the high schoolish 80 movies. Ferris Bueller, Adventures in Babysitting, Weird Science, Breakfast Club, 16 Candles, all those kind of, teenage coming of age kind of movies. Probably one of my favorite dramatic ones of all time would have to be Shawshank Redemption. It's just one of those movies that wherever it's on, you can just kind of jump into it and watch whenever it comes around on TV at any point. So, anyway, the last part of it is your favorite video game. Oh Lord, there are just so many out there. I'm a little too young to remember, although I played it, I'm a little too young to remember the quote-unquote birth of Atari, and I think ColecoVision, and the wonderful world of Pong. But I was old enough to get, I think it was about brand new the very same year, when I was in first grade, the old 8-bit Nintendo NES. And just, all the thousands of games that came with that, Zelda, and, wow, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, and, I'm just blanking, guys, with this head cold, but Super Mario Brothers, of course, the old the good old days of, for those of you that know the, probably almost antiquated term now, side scrollers, where you kind of just went from left to right, and you tried to go back left, you were screwed. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Batman, all those other games, and obviously progressing on that to 16-bit with Genesis and Super Nintendo. I had both of those. I believe it was Thundering 24 that mentioned one of his favorite games was Toe Jam and Earl. That was definitely one of my favorites of all time. The first one, the second one kind of sucked, but anyway. And then we went to the CD platform with PlayStation and the like, and the original old school PlayStation came out in like 95 or 6. Twisted Metal, and the other comparable game stations like 3DO, if anyone remembers that. It was like 3 times as much as the PlayStation. PlayStation expensive as hell. Twisted the Game Show, the original Need for Speed, things like that. I don't know if it's definitely not really my favorite of all time, but the one I'm mostly vested in right now is PGA Tour 2005 Tiger Woods, which I put in one of my Sevens contest videos. My current winnings are over $133 million, and I hover around a negative 21 handicap, so yeah, pretty not too bad at that game. So that's kind of, I really like these kind of contests where we get to give a little more insight to our own personal selves. There's so many movies are kind of like video games. Trying to pick a favorite one of all time would just be, I guess more or less a genre as opposed to a particular game. I do like the Resident Evil type games, not so much the, kind of story, and Vice City, those kind of where there's a story mixed in with, either shoot 'em up or driving or both, that kind of a genre, as well as, kind of story-based games, I guess. Red Dead, where you got kind of the Old West kind of things, somewhere along those kind of lines. So yeah, guys, I'm getting really lightheaded, so I'll cut the video here. Link for huffboyrd, like I said, he either is cutting it today or in the next little bit of time. So like I said, if I miss the cutoff, then consider this a free plug, and hopefully you guys are doing a little better than I am right now. So have a good night, guys.